Recording in progress. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So we're doing it live.
All right.
I just spilled tea all over myself.
Yeah.
All right, welcome y'all. Episode 2, I think. Maybe I don't even know because I got to edit some other shit and figure it out.
Well, that's the thing. It might be episode 3 or 4 by now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll find out as I edit. It'll be fine. It's Jonny Haleigh Day of Fun.
Day of Fun.
I love it. Did we explain what that was? I don't think we did. The Day of Fun, where it comes from.
You go for it.
You do it. It's your mom done.
Okay, I was gonna say. Okay. Every year we had a track meet for like all the elementary school people. Mm-hmm. And basically it was a way for us to get out of that. We would take a trip to Bismarck every year. My mom, my brother, and I. And we would call it Jason, Johnny, Cindy Day of Fun. So
I love it.
It's just a play off of that, basically.
Day of Fun.
Day of Fun.
Fuck track and field. Let's go to Bismarck and go shopping and go to a movie.
Well, that's what we thought. I mean, it sucked because it's like if you wanted to run or be in track or anything like that, it didn't matter because you had to do it anyway. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if you were a kid that weighed 400 pounds. You were running around that track. Like, they didn't give a shit.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, we didn't know until I was 19 that I had a heart condition, and I always thought that I was like a slow, right. Man, I must be a little bitch if I can't do it. I can't keep up with all these kids. Like,
well, and then your gym teacher's probably like pulling you aside, like, Haleigh, I know you have so much more potential.
Oh, fucking, our gym teacher was a dickhead, like, would make us do lunges back and forth up and down the fucking gym all the time when he was pissed off at us for God knows what, because he probably hated his job.
Yeah, I'm guessing most of them did. My gym teacher, she was kind of a mannish woman. Like, she was rather mannish. I guess you
can't transition in North Dakota without, So
I don't think she had the funds to transition. I don't know if it was on her mind at the time, but basically she was one of those women that could definitely pull off being a tranny, like 100%. Like,
and good for them. We love them all. Everyone. We're not
for sure. Just because I'm from North Dakota doesn't mean I'm a bigot.
That's right. We're just for context, so you can imagine the character.
Yeah, but I mean, she's a ghoulish woman. Let's put it that way.
She wasn't super fun and doing like the parachute shit with you.
No, really. She would like yell at us and her voice would get like super deep. It was like, it was pretty creepy. It was terrible.
Or maybe she might have just had like a demon in there that was trying to come out. You don't know.
Quite possible. I think she just had enough of our shit, but more, maybe a little bit of both.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. So,
I was going to ask you, was there anything crazy that went down on your neck of the woods this week?
Not that there was anything crazy, but like, listen, man, the fucking stuck in the 9-to-5 grind life was like killing my soul this week.
Yeah, I hear that. Why was it? It was particularly bad this week.
It just was like, I don't know, Mercury's in retrograde or some shit, whatever they say on the Instagrams. I don't fucking know, but I get it, man. Because some days that rage demon inside you is just like ready to go at 20 after 6 in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's definitely days where I've had enough of people's shit. It's like, where you get home and you just want to escape and not even see a soul.
Oh no, I mean 20 after 6 in the morning, like before I even log onto my computer, I'm like,
you fed up.
Son of a bitch. I gotta get on there and do those goddamn vouchers for somebody's international travel. I'm setting up all this shit for people to fly around the world, and I'm stuck here sitting on my ass in South Dakota making $40,000 a year, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, that must be kind of, I could see that. You're booking flights all over the
I'm fucking sending people to Germany and Kenya.
Right.
Fuck, man, I tell you what.
Like You were saying they had to go get like ice cream or something, and they had to approve it through you, or it's like a treat.
Yeah, well, they have to like they had a gala thing they had to sign up. Oh, God, I had somebody else who was just trying to ship some shit to our center because they work off site, and she was being a hooker about it.
Yeah,
some people's kids, you know.
I mean, you said you were kind of getting sick of you said you were getting sick of your job in the sense that you had to go to it.
I don't like having to leave the house. Like I'm only there 2 days a week, but I don't like having to do that when I know I can do it from home. And especially when, you know, I'd like to be able to take a break in my own house. I like using my own bathroom. You know?
Yeah, I hear you. Do you have any weird people in your family that absolutely refuse to use a public bathroom?
My mother.
Yo, Mike, I haven't.
Weird about it.
Go ahead. Tell the tale.
No, I just like she is one of those people that like she'll go into a bathroom with like she keeps her own like the little things the seat covers that they have in the bathroom.
Oh, the dispensing one.
Not good enough for her. She carries her own. She's got hand sanitizer in her bag. She's always talking about some weird tuck thing she does with the cover because she's got a process, but like she's got some issues with germophobia that I just, you know, I'm glad I didn't hear it.
Yeah. But I have a cousin that I've been in his car. We've driven from our place to Walmart, parked the car, turns the car off, pulls the keys. For some reason, his door's not opening. So I'm just like, so we're going to go in the store or what? He's like, I got to take a shit. So that means the key is immediately going to go back in the ignition.
You have to go back home?
He did.
Like,
I'll shit by the bush if I have to. I don't care. Give a fuck. If it's coming, it's coming.
Like, if you got whatever. I mean, who cares? I don't like doing it at work because, you know, it's awkward. People recognize your shoes. But at the same time, it's like, you know, but you gotta. We all gotta.
Well, I was going to say, I work with maybe 12 people. So, I mean.
Kind of hard. You know, they know.
Oh, yeah.
John's been gone for a while.
And it's a single stall bathroom, so it's like that thing gets fucking blown up.
You guys all go out for a night on the town the night before, and everybody's just...
After that first cup of morning coffee, good God. Everyone's headed for it. And it's like all you hear is that toilet seat just slam down with aggressive too. It's aggressive.
Because it's right now. It's time right now.
Those gravelly coffee shits, they wait for no man.
That makes me think of my dad. I don't know if you remember before he had that like lap band surgery or whatever. He said something about, oh yeah, they want you to lose 10 pounds to show you're serious or something. And he said, he's like, lose 10 pounds, give me a cup of coffee and a bran muffin, I'll lose 10 pounds.
Fucking right. I remember when I worked construction, you would that's when I smoked cigarettes too, and it was like you would know who had like a large cup of coffee with their first couple morning cigarettes because you would see a truck flying probably 90 miles an hour down a construction site and then hitting its brakes, and it probably like the door flies open before it's even do a complete stop, and they just run into the porta potty. Like their life depends on. Well, no one wants to shit their pants on a construction site. Hey, you're not. You can't. You're not close to home.
No.
You know what I mean? And
then you gotta take the pilot car to your car.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you might. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's the thing too. You might have carpooled. No one wants to fucking carpool home with their pants. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
It'd be a great story, but yeah, no, you don't want to be the one who does it.
Yeah. Construction sites, I've never seen so much disregard for just like people seeing you doing just weird lewd shit. Like I've seen state inspector men taking a dump in a cornfield. Like, you know what I mean? Like Because you can tell, like, the cornfield was
That's the real children of the corn. You think it's creepy shit. Nope, it's some construction dudes out there who've had their cup of coffee is going right through them.
I was going to say, you want to know who litters the most I've ever seen litter is those state inspectors. I've seen a guy get out of his truck and kick garbage out of it. It's like, they don't give a fuck. God. All over the ditch.
I mean, and I guess they're in their car traveling all the time.
Yeah. But like, oh yeah, construction. I'm glad I don't do that anymore.
And so here's a lead in then. So our favorite foods we were going to talk about that we love despite the gastric distress they cause us. So coffee on the construction site, but I imagine also that morning gas station burrito had to
probably
play a little bit of a role.
Well, yeah, that's lighting a fuse on some dynamite. I mean, that is a breakfast burrito anytime, let alone right when you wake up.
And I still want it in the morning. I know I'm gonna hate myself.
That's the thing. I don't care if I have to sit on the toilet 5 times. I want that breakfast burrito.
I do.
Or a breakfast pizza.
I know that trash fucking garbage food. It's not food. I know it's all fake processed shit. It's not real food. But God damn it, it's got that good cheese sauce and I want it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, what am I gonna do? Sit here at home and make avocado toast?
Fuck that.
Like I got a guy banging me in the ass in the next room? I don't think so. Okay, nothing against that either. I'm just saying it's not my lifestyle. I'm just saying avocado toast. I'd rather get banged in the ass than eat some avocado toast. You know?
I don't disagree with that because I'm not a fan of avocado toast either.
I love avocado, but why on toast?
It's no good. I don't understand it. I love avocado too, but it belongs with Mexican food. Leave it there.
Oh yeah. What was that restaurant?
Also El Tapatio. Oh God, they're good. I know.
That chicken tortilla soup was lethal.
Oh, but it's so good.
It's not the trashy Midwestern chicken tortilla soup either. That's just a big bowl of cheese.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was so surprised when he brought it.
That's all. I know. Yeah, it's got like a broth and actual chicken and stuff in it, and the stuff that we have is, it's like it's like beer cheese soup that they put some like chili spice in.
It reminds me of that spicy chip dip that you get that you have to like pull the old beer can thing off that nacho cheese dip.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that.
That's basically what it is in soup form. They just, pretty much.
Well, it's not even cheese. It's just fucking fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's basically it's cream and starch that they use to thicken it.
Pretty much. But I was gonna say, do you know there's like a burrito company, frozen burrito company?
What?
It's I don't know. There's a frozen burrito company. They make burritos. That if you've been bound up for a couple days
and you need to loosen
drop
things,
one of those in your stomach. God
what
damn
is it? What's the burrito company? I've bought frozen burritos from my local Hy-Vee or whatever.
Oh God, what is it?
I don't know. I can see them in my brain. I think I know what you're talking. Go get one. I can hear you dig it in the freezer. I love it.
All right. El Monterey.
That's what it is. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Motherfucker. If you want to take it. I used to, when I worked, used to build like frame houses.
Yeah.
I would eat that. If you ever want a 4 a.m. wake up like you've never had in your life, like,
no, thank you.
Have that for dinner. So I was gonna say. My neighbors hated me. I would wake up and I would just fucking run like Usain Bolt to the toilet, just hoping to God it doesn't run down my leg.
But we still eat them because they're still good.
I got them in my freezer right now.
I know you just ran.
I had to go for reference.
I know, but I caught the sound of you digging in the freezer too.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And I stocked up today, and I had them for supper.
So tomorrow morning's gonna be a good Saturday, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's not even tomorrow. Like, that's the thing. It's like there's levels. It's like layers
Sometimes
of the earth.
It's like, maybe 2 a.m. and it's like, nope.
Well, it's like I was saying, it's like layers of the earth. It's like you're getting rid of layers of the earth, basically eating those. Because there's a 4 a.m. and then it's a good 6 a.m. and then maybe a 9 a.m. And then if you had a lot, probably a good 11 or 12,
Yeah.
But no, it can be an interesting day. If I gotta work out, if I gotta work outside, I don't dare eat those.
That's not how you start your day.
Oh no.
Nope. You don't start your day by having that for dinner the night before.
Well, it's just like Chinese food. Me and my friend.
Chinese food, man. I love it. But yeah, gastric distress.
Mm-hmm. I used to work with a guy that was from Hong Kong. And I told him that's why Asians stay so skinny, because they eat the food and it just drops right out of their ass.
And what did he say?
What?
What did he say?
He just laughed. He was great. Eddie, shout out to Eddie in Seattle.
What's up, Eddie in Seattle? You better tell him so he'll listen to the episode so he knows that he got a shout out for.
To be honest, I haven't talked to Eddie in a long time. I hope Eddie's still alive. He was an old man when I worked with him, but Eddie, he had that Bruce Lee gene.
I love it. Yeah. That's
right.
Maybe there's something to, like, shitting yourself regularly that you live longer somehow. I don't know.
Sure. No, but I loved Eddie. I told Eddie that he had to be he got kicked out of China for some reason, because I used to look at him and be like, Eddie, if that's your real name. But like, I told him that. But
like, when somebody shows up to the Dakotas and they aren't from here, that's what you think. Like,
right.
Why are you in witness protection? How'd you get here? Like, we had a teacher when I was in high school who was from Jersey, and we still are like, he had to be like mob witness protection.
Right.
How the fuck do you end up in South Dakota?
Catch him sharpening a knife. But like, Eddie, I told Eddie that I was like, I think I figured you out one day. And I pulled him aside. I was like, Eddie, they chased you out of China because all the women got pregnant. And I was like, they lit torches and got pitchforks and chased your ass all the way to the border because you knocked up all the women. And then I just told him I got you figured out.
He was just like the OG pimp over in China.
Not even a pimp. He was taking it, not paying for it. That's how much of a cheap Eddie was.
I see. Mm-hmm. So, and they're like, we can't have that here. We don't do that here.
Right.
You get the fuck out.
I used to tell people, Eddie's the real deal. He told Mao to suck his dick. You know what I mean?
How old was he at the time when you worked with him? Like, how old was he at the time?
Oh, Eddie was old. Eddie had to be. So Eddie was he was
just totally fine with all of it, like chill.
Yeah, I mean, in American years, he was probably in his late 60s. Asian years, he could have been 200. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Hey man, they know how to do that preservation shit. You know, they got that mummification process down.
Yeah. So, what other foods? What is the food that you?
I was actually thinking about I must have been like a poor peasant bitch in a past life because I love cabbage.
Cabbage? God.
I fucking corned beef and cabbage. Ooh, God, I love it. But holy hell, man. Yeah, but you are in distress. I like the gas bubble you have going on. Like you think you're about to get a burst. But I also love those the cabbage rolls, the pigs in a blanket that your mom makes.
Oh yeah. Pigs in a blanket.
Are you like me and you get a little upset when people call hot dogs wrapped in crescent rolls pigs in a blanket?
No, because I mean that's what they called them. Because like even when I was in school, they called those pieces of shit pigs in a blanket. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, let's be honest. It's a little smoky wrapped. What?
No, it is. It's a little smoky wrapped in crescent rolls.
I mean, it's nothing to fucking we didn't eat them, and like we're like, shut the fuck up. What you know what I mean? What is going on? It's a hot dog.
No, but I always am like, I'll see the pigs in a blanket. You know, if you see it on a menu as an appetizer or whatever, and I'll get upset for a second because I'll be like, ooh, cabbage rolls. And they'll be like, nope, that's not what they mean. God damn it.
That's just it. It's like, well, I mean, that's what they were. I think that's what they were really called. I think just pigs in a blanket or something. Like, I think that's like ants on a log theory. You know what I mean? Like, you could eat celery. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like how to get your kid, get your kid to eat celery. So you put peanut butter and raisins on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So it's kind of like that, I think. More like, say it's pigs in a blanket for your kid, and they'll eat it. You know what I mean? That's where I think the name came from, because it's not. They didn't name it pigs in a blanket. This is
like here. Look at it.
This is from Germany and Russia.
It's like babe in a blanket. Just eat it.
Well, to be honest, it was probably a lot darker of a name before then, because it's from Germany and Russia, some of the most oppressed people in the world. You know what I mean? So pigs in a blanket.
And you can't blame them for just all being in love with vodka.
No, man.
Shit.
I mean, Hitler was a bastard, but donuts were delicious. Oh, they're so good. Thank Germany. Thank you.
Well, yeah, but hey, man, you can't attach Hitler to donuts.
No,
you know,
but I can attach Hitler to Germany. Ooh, see that mind fart?
So donuts go together with Germany, and Germany goes with Hitler.
I think donuts originated in Germany.
Did they?
I think. I think.
Yeah. You've got some thinking assistants. We both do.
Sure.
I tell you what, man, this DIY shit for these things, it's a little difficult.
I believe it. So what is it telling you? It's
telling me I gotta have a license to keep recording my shit. Fine, whatever, I'll get a license. Fuck you, I don't care.
What does that involve? Just making an account?
It wants $14.99.
I'll Venmo you $7. We'll split it.
Oh, don't even worry about it. Oh,
I get it.
I've had too much of the AK-47 here to be trying to figure this out right now.
I'm jealous.
Do you like AK-47?
Yeah, I mean, it would be something different. I don't mind Blue Dream, but I get a lot of Blue Dream.
Oh, are you getting any new strains?
We'll see.
You know what I mean?
When I get
do you know what I got? I got Gorilla Glue today.
Oh, I hate you. I fucking hate you so much. If I got it,
I wish my Gorilla Glue fortunes to fall upon you from the universe. You'll have to let me know if it works.
Whoa.
It's now we have unlimited minutes. It's okay now. We've been given the okay, the blessing from Zoom. Thank you.
It gave me a notification. I was worried that it was going to kick me off or something.
I didn't know we needed to have the okay from the Zoom gods to record for a certain amount of time, but whatever.
We got it.
It's fine.
We got it. You know what I'm saying? We got it. Okay. I got one for you. The foods?
Yeah, go for it. Okay. You do that, and then I have another topic.
All right, cool. This one's good to end on, because it doesn't matter what I eat there. I tell people I could go to Buffalo Wild Wings and have a glass of water and get the shits. All right. It's just, there's something about that place. I don't know what the fuck it is. My God. Like I said earlier, if you've been found out.
Let me tell you.
Cheese buttons is fucking just.
I love cheese buttons though.
I did too. But you shit your fucking pants. You know what I mean? It's so risky. Eating a big plate of cheese buttons
if you're at home or if you're at Cindy's and you're eating cheese buttons, it's cool because you can run to the bathroom. It's all right. But yeah, I mean, it's not something you take the leftovers to work with you.
Oh man, eating cheese buttons for dinner. Eating cheese buttons for dinner is a risky fucking endeavor, because you're gonna get up and there's like a cheese button when you go because of cheese buttons. It's basically a pool of water.
also. Like if you have it too late in the evening, like don't be eating that past 7 because you're gonna be in the bathroom until midnight.
But let's be honest. If we have it,
I'm gonna eat it if it's there.
As soon as we're done with this shit, if I had 3 pounds of it in my fucking fridge, I would warm up all 3 pounds of it. That's how much of a pig I am, and I would eat until I just sick my stomach.
But it would be so good. It would be it'd be so worth it for a half an hour before the misery starts.
It always is. But
love it.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is that's like my Buffalo Wild Wings. If I was a comic book hero, that would be
I gotta say though, like also any kind of like Perkins breakfast or diner breakfast, like any greasy spoon kind of breakfast stuff also. It just immediate evacuation of your bowels. But see,
is it because of like the pancakes and stuff, or like eggs and bacon? And
eggs and bacon and all the the grease on all the hash browns and stuff. But I fucking love it. I would go to Perkins right now and eat it. I would.
I was gonna say, if you lived in Fargo right now, I would totally tell you let's go to IHOP.
Fucking yes, that's what I'm saying. I absolutely would. And then you'd have to go home and be all right, who gets the bathroom first?
Pretty much. You said you had a topic. Let's hear it.
No, I just had a check-in. I wanted to do like a Johnny Manhor check-in. How's your Tinder situations going? Did any of the ones that I swiped on end up working?
A couple of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
One of them was like in an open marriage, so that was kind of weird. Like it was weird.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's on Tinder pretending to be single, or like how did the information come about?
Well, basically, what you said is right. She was on Tinder posing as a single woman. Yeah, but I mean, her partner knows, so it's like whatever.
Is that something she explains to you in chat, or when you meet in person? How's that?
Oh no! I like that's the thing. A lot of my endeavors don't come from just Tinder alone. So it's like
Tinder alone, okay.
But it's like I'm kind of there's a feeling out process to everything. Sometimes it's like fuck it, you know what I mean? But
but you said no. I don't want to be the cuckold just in case.
Well, kind of, because usually the next question ends up being their husband sits in the corner and watches.
Well, yeah, like, and then at what point does it become like a, Batman scenario where you're the attacker and suddenly you've been hit on the back of the head? You got to worry about that.
My worry is that what the agreement to begin with turns out not to be the agreement.
No, yeah, for sure.
When you're in the middle of it. Like I'm all of a sudden swatting a guy's hand away.
Yeah, what I mean? No, you're not invited, buddy. There's no room back there for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you don't want that either.
Basically, I tell the guy, I told you can sit in the corner and smoke cigarettes, but don't come over.
I want it in writing. You are not allowed to engage.
Well, don't be a creep. I mean, I know.
You're from Tinder banging your wife while you're sitting in the corner.
Whatever. You know what? If I did it, I could have been the reason that marriage stayed alive. That helps me sleep at night. I'm sorry. You know what? Sue me if you want.
I love it. No, that's true. Like you don't know. Maybe they're the spark they needed.
There's this nurse that keeps trying to get me to come over, but she keeps trying to get me to come over so much and so aggressively that I don't want.
She wants your organs or something?
I don't know. I don't want to end up chained up into a fucking freezer. You know what I mean?
No, you don't. You got to be careful. That's the thing. It's like,
and Tinder's a deceiving thing because I get a picture. A picture does not tell you a mindset, personality.
Well, you could show up and it's not that picture at all.
That's the thing.
You don't know.
Yeah. But it's like, that's part of the feeling out process at the moment. Like, it's not like, but it's like, I think I don't know when she's going to get the hint that I'm just not going to come over all the time. You know what I mean? But
she's just hooked on Johnny? Is that what it is?
We haven't even met. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
that's
then
why
you have to be a little, Then maybe it's more her brain than it. Yeah.
You gotta
okay, calm down. Calm down.
Like, this is basically what I told myself. You kind of have to run the scenario through your head. If you guys are in a cabin that this person only has the key to that door, that is the end of your life. All right?
She wants you to go to a cabin?
No. I'm just saying, I'll run that scenario through your head.
Like the worst case scenario situation. Yeah. And if she's that kind of aggressive now to begin with and sort of, you know.
I mean, like your personal 9/11. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a tragic moment. It's like, what is it? Like, even
I came here for sex and I'm going to get pulled apart and put into a pot on the stove. This is why I can't get on Tinder, because you don't know. They could all be crazy serial killers, man.
I am kind of paranoid about taking drinks at people's houses. I don't want to. If it's not in a bottle, I won't drink it.
Bring my own, thank you. I'll bring my own fucking shit, my own liquid IV, and no.
I've been in situations where I went over to a chick's place. I met her before, and then I went over to her place, and then all of a sudden you just hear like somebody trying to get the slide door open, and it's like it's got the lock.
Fucking nightmare scenario.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Who's that?" And then she told me, "Oh, that's just my ex-boyfriend or whatever." I mean, the door was locked; he couldn't get in. But it's like, what is going on?
She's just sitting there like, "Oh, he just does that."
And get this. I got a story.
Doing? This is my ex-boyfriend. Don't worry.
Yeah, basically, this is gonna be a little bit of a story, but
it's all right. Let's do it.
Yeah, I was gonna that particular night. Okay, in that scenario, like I basically no. It's the same situation. Just I'm gonna tell you what else happened.
Okay.
Basically, she had a little dog. Just remember that she has a little dog, right?
Okay.
That's a part of the story.
Set the scene. Little dog.
Yeah.
Sliding screen door.
Basically. Okay. And then her ex came back.
Could you see him through?
No, that's the thing. It's like
the blinds were shut or what?
I think he could see through the blinds because he was like walking around and like peeking, and it was at ground level. You know what I mean? So it's like even better. If it was like second floor, whatever. But
second floor, you better be calling the cops if he's climbed up there trying to get in through the balcony.
If he can't get in, I ain't worried about it.
Oh my God, you're insane.
But basically, I just said, "Well, cool." After the tugging on the door stopped or whatever, I was like, "Well, all right, that was fun. Let's We didn't really even do anything. And then basically I walk out like a different door. He's banging on this door over here, and this is there's an exit to the right and there's an exit to the left. I go at the left exit, and then I walk around and I get in my car and I'm driving around, and I basically, he doesn't know what car I'm in, so I was like, whatever, he doesn't know who I am. And then I get in my car and I like circle the block. And apparently he got in, and her dog came out or whatever.
Oh
her dog got out of the apartment. I know this because as I was driving around just to peek and see, because I'm a nosy bitch.
Because what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because we're from small town South Dakota, North Dakota, and you gotta see.
Yeah, but like I was driving back just to peek and see if he got in or not. And then I look back and I can see the door was open, so he got in. And then
let him in, or who knows what.
Yeah, whatever. And then as I look back at the road, all I see is a little dog just like this right in front of my car. I had to swerve out of the fucking. So basically, I ruined her relationship.
And you didn't. You didn't know.
Well, that's true. But I mean, it was probably. I mean, she'll use it maybe as an excuse, but that's neither here nor there. But basically,
you lived through it. That's the main point here.
I didn't. Okay, let's put it this way. One, I didn't help her relationship that night, and two, I almost killed her dog. Because when I tell you I was close to running it over, I had to swerve to avoid it. Like, because I was an idiot. I was creeping and I was looking over here to see if the door was open. And then I turn around and all I see is dog eyes going in front of my car.
Hey, man, but listen, none of it was your fault. You were just trying to put yourself out there to see what was up. And that's like a horror movie scenario. That's like fucking Jason or some shit coming trying to. Yeah. Nobody needs to be niggling a door to try to get in.
I'll give you another thing too. Her and her boyfriend were somewhere, and I picked her up from where they were. Apparently, he was outside when I picked her up, but guess where I picked her up at? Wait, just guess.
You picked her up to go to her apartment.
Yeah, apparently.
From a place where she had been with him.
Well, no. She told me she was at a restaurant, and it was raining. It was raining that night, and she told me she
needed a ride.
Well, she told me she didn't have a car, so she was standing in the lobby of the Motel 6. and get this, her and her boyfriend were getting kicked out by the police when I showed up there, because I showed up there and there was about 6 cop cars.
Okay, I was like, what? I'm sorry. Excuse me. You still gave her a ride after this?
Well, I mean, I figured I was going to get some ass, so why not? You know what I mean? That's kind of my thought about it. Like, I didn't feel like I was going to get stabbed, so game on. But,
no, man, this is too much danger in life. So you knew she was crazy. Did you know that there was a boyfriend situation she was being at the time? Just that she was in the lobby of a Hotel 6 and there's cops. Okay.
No, but like, I didn't know there was a boyfriend situation, but I kind of thought, I kind of considered her being a little woo, but I gave her a ride home. And apparently her boyfriend was like right over there when I was pulling out, and he saw her in the window of my car. And I had no idea who he was. And apparently he called her, and then he just walked there. And it was a good walk. That's a good walk, It was from basically the Motel 6.
That's like, so you're like injecting yourself into a domestic violence situation waiting to happen. It's not, well, for sure. You gotta be careful, man.
But not intentionally. But
ask, was there not something in your mind that was like, if you have an apartment, why are you at a Motel 6?
Of course. No, for sure. Well,
whatever.
Hold on. But like, I've met some chicks in some sketchy fucking hotels before, and I don't ask questions. Whatever. They don't want money, so whatever. That's new. I don't care. Live your life. I don't care how you live it.
Motel 6.
We basically have an unwritten rule of agreement.
Oh my God.
At that point, you know what I mean? We're gonna do this thing.
I imagine
on this, this fucking crime scene.
Here's what I'm gonna say. That's just fine, but like, never go to a secondary location. Remember, you went from the Motel 6 to her fucking apartment. And then serial killer man tried to get jiggling in the door. Can I just say,
what? Okay,
if this was from a female perspective and I was like, first of all, I'm not picking your ass up from no hotel to go anywhere else, because never go to a secondary location. But if I was in some dude's apartment on a Tinder date and the door be jiggling, fucking shit, I'd be calling the cops. I'd be going for knives in the kitchen. I'd be screaming bloody murder. There's like no way. Oh my God. And I just like that you made it out of there to almost run over the dog. You should be grateful.
Oh man, I got some Tinder dates for sure. like some stories. I got some stories. But okay, the story.
What? We'll just make that a regular segment of the podcast. Johnny Manhor, check in. Tell us another Manhor story.
Yeah, I got stories. I mean, if I don't have a story, I'll be honest. But for the most part, I will. Love it. But there's more to the story. It's not over.
Oh my God.
And then when I was on my way home, I was driving my brother's Jeep.
Okay.
And his Jeep's got Bluetooth, so I was jamming the music on the way home, right?
Uh-huh.
And she calls me, and like the fucking dick I am, I answer it because I got her. I have to at that point. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear what the fuck this is gonna be. You know what I mean? So I answer.
So out of curiosity, you're like, all right.
Of course. Well, wouldn't you? You're on your way home. You're out of the situation. You don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? She doesn't know where I live. He doesn't either. I don't give a shit. And like, Ian, you know what? The vehicle I'm driving is going in the garage when I go home. So good luck, motherfucker.
All right.
But anyway.
So we're okay.
Okay. On my way home, I answer this call, and it's her boyfriend on her phone, right?
Oh, fuck.
And then he's like, oh, no. This is great because I talk shit to him, so it was so fun. It was so fun. Well, basically, well, he was like, "Hello." I was like, yeah." And then he's just like, he's like, "Who is this?" I was like, "Don't worry about who this is." And he didn't like that. You
called me.
Basically,
was your name in her phone? I mean, I guess it doesn't.
Probably, but I mean,
whatever, John.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I'm in the phone book or anything, so fuck it. Good luck. And then basically he said I said that, and then he got all fucking prison yard shit. You know what I'm saying? He got like no hold on. He just started saying like this. He's like, bitch. Answer when spoke to, and then he said something. Oh yeah, and I just kind of laughed because it's like whatever. And then I can't remember what word he said, but he said a word and he mispronounced it. And
you just stuck with that word.
I was a fucking shark in fucking blood-soaked waters. I fucking I smell
like
blood.
What are those? You know. You said, how'd you pronounce that? Can you spell that for me?
This is what I said. This is exactly what I told him. I when he mispronounced that word, whatever I laughed. I can't remember what it was. I'd be lying if I said I did, but whatever the word was, I picked up on it and I just laughed hysterically. And then he started like threatening me or whatever. And all I said to him was, "You sure you don't want to try that word again? You sure you don't want to try to pronounce that word again?" And he ended up smashing your phone on the floor.
You could hear it just being.
Well, yeah, I just heard him go, and then he apparently he threw her phone on the floor. In my world, that's a success. Okay, that's a success.
Yeah, maybe, but Jesus, can you imagine? They're going to be fighting and arguing until 4 a.m. in that fucking apartment, man. Fucking hell.
I left. Guess who's going to be sleeping like a fucking baby that night? This guy right here.
You're up all night hating each other.
Fucking right. I don't give a shit.
And chasing after that fucking dog that you let loose.
I forgot to tell you too. She told me that she had to go to the pound and get a dog back.
Did she message you later?
Oh yeah, we still text. For sure. What? I'm like Austin Powers. I like to live dangerously. You know
yeah, evidently. I see that.
Hey, you know what?
God.
You know what?
Is that that's the excitement that you get living in Fargo? There's nothing else.
It makes me feel alive. Great.
When it's fucking 60 below wind chill, you got some stories to keep you warm at least.
I told you about the chick that I'll save that for next week. Never mind.
Yeah, don't use all the good material up right away. Well, anyway, listen. Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say too. I thought of a joke and I thought it was kind of funny. So
tell me.
It's about your governor.
Oh fuck! Poor man, Sarah Palin. Can't stand her. Ugh.
I saw she had back surgery and she lost mobility. Like she had lost.
I missed that.
She had some kind of surgery and.
Oh my God! I hope that she's using medicinal weed at home for it. I hope she is, and somebody finds out.
But she had like back surgery, and it was like, and she's having like complications for mobility or something like that. And I just thought, driving to Sioux Falls, I saw a lot of vegetables growing. Who would have thought your governor was one as well?
See, I was thinking more to myself, like, she had to have back surgery because she broke her back trying to like get laid by everyone in the Trump administration so she could get herself on the ticket.
Hey, you know what? I'm an opportunist.
So you appreciate the game being played when you see it. She broke her back trying to get herself.
I'm just saying. If COVID Christie herself, I'd put a MAGA hat on if it got me a blowjob. Why not? I mean, why not?
If you ever could get a BJ from fucking Christy Nome, I want to hear all about it. Oh man,
COVID Christy, hit me up.
I don't care that we're siblings. It might be weird, but fuck it, I want to hear about it. I want to know about that painted hooker.
To be honest, if I got a blowjob from COVID Christy, it would be the best day of my life. I would be a legend in my own right.
You would absolutely be.
I would be. On a global scale.
How can we get your Tinder account to Christy Nome? How can we do it?
I don't know. I could probably just send her a picture on Facebook and be like, "What's up, you dirty bitch?" So they're like, "Hey, you want me to blow your back out worse than that surgery?"
You want me to? I'd be like, "Hey, you need help getting your back into place again? Let me give it a go."
No shit. I'll give you a reason to have that wheelchair.
Okay. And on that note, thank you all for listening to whatever episode this is. Once I edit it, we have a TikTok, Jonny Haleigh DOF, as in Jonny Haleigh Day of Fun. And we have an Instagram. I don't know. I'm trying to work out. We have a Patreon. I'm trying to work out the shit. I'll get it in some links in the description of the thing. And
we'll get it when we get it.
Yeah, man, support our shit because apparently Zoom is going to charge me for this shit. So, you know. And help out Jonn because who knows when he's going to end up in the hospital being stabbed by some crazy bitch's ex-boyfriend.
It's true. Hey, like I said, hey, I've been close, but close is still pretty far. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. See,
but anyways,
it's already going to be one of my favorite segments.
Johnny, for sure.
The Johnny Manhorn check-in.
Oh, for sure. I already got one loaded for next week.
I'm so excited. Story. I'm excited.
Well, anyway,
you're saying
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Haleigh.
And this has been
Jonny Haleigh Day of Fun. I love it. Thanks for listening, y'all. Peace out.
Peace out.